All right, so today we're gonna dive into something pretty interesting.
Okay.
It's it's called a miracle prayer,
Oh, wow.
and it's this idea that in just 2 minutes
Okay.
you can recite this prayer, and supposedly like incredible things
Oh, wow.
will start to happen in your life.
Interesting.
Now, I
Yeah.
want to say right off the bat
Sure.
that we're not here to push any kind of like
Right.
religious agenda or anything like that.
Yeah.
We're approaching this from like a purely informational
Sure.
kind of a perspective, just to see
Okay.
what this prayer is all about, how it's structured, and maybe even just like learn a thing or two about the power of belief.
Yeah. I mean, the text itself really leans into that idea of faith.
Really?
Right from the beginning, it actually quotes Wayne Dyer.
Oh,
You
right.
know, that those who believe in miracles experience them often, while those who don't never do.
Oh, wow. So it's
It's like they're setting you up for a self-fulfilling prophecy right from the start.
it's like front loading it.
Totally.
Yeah. Well, it makes you think about like
Sure.
the placebo effect.
Yeah, yeah.
There was this study done where they took patients with knee pain
Okay.
and they divided them into three groups.
Okay.
One group got actual surgery.
Okay.
Another group got what they called a sham surgery, which is basically just an incision.
Like a placebo surgery?
Yeah, exactly. Like they
Huh.
just kind of like,
Wow.
open them up and close them right back up.
Okay.
And then the third group just receives medication.
Got it.
And the crazy thing is,
Yeah.
the placebo group, the ones who got the fake surgery, reported just as much pain relief
Wow.
as those who had the real deal.
That's amazing.
Isn't that wild?
It really speaks to the power of the mind. I mean, our beliefs can really shape our experiences.
So let's get into the structure of this miracle prayer.
Okay.
So it starts by invoking a divine source.
Interesting.
But it's interesting that it doesn't actually like specify any one religion.
Right. It's taking a more universal approach.
Yes.
Seems like they're trying to appeal to a broader audience.
Yeah, like kind of like a lowest common denominator of
Exactly.
faith.
Yeah.
So what about the core message of the prayer?
Well, one of the big themes is about letting go,
Okay.
releasing all that negativity, fear, doubt, worry, pain.
Yep.
It's all about letting that stuff go.
So just kind of like purging
Exactly.
all the bad vibes.
Yeah, and then it shifts gears and focuses on this idea of limitless possibility.
Oh, interesting.
Like, whatever you desire, whether it's starting a business, writing a book, traveling the world,
Yeah.
it encourages you to see all of that as a real possibility and not just a fantasy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then it takes this like bold step
Right.
where it asks you to basically declare your wishes as already fulfilled.
Yeah, like you're already living in that reality,
Yeah.
expressing gratitude for miracles received, even
Um,
before you actually see them manifest.
It's like a mental dress rehearsal
That's a great way to put it.
for success.
And, there's actually quite a bit of research on the benefits of gratitude and positive visualization.
Oh, really?
Yeah, studies have shown that they can reduce stress, improve mood, and even help people cope with trauma.
So it's not just like a bunch of...
It's not just some new age fluff.
Yeah.
There's real science behind it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the text suggests that you repeat this prayer every day for 28 days,
Okay.
like as a challenge to really amplify the results.
Yeah, I mean, that aligns with the concept of habit formation.
Oh, okay.
28 days is often cited as the amount of time it takes to establish a new habit.
Interesting.
So by consistently repeating this prayer, even if you're skeptical at first, you're essentially retraining your brain.
Rewiring it.
Yeah, you're building that mental muscle for positivity and belief.
Okay, so we've talked about the themes, the structure.
Yeah.
What about the actual language of the prayer itself?
One thing that stands out to me is the use of strong verbs.
Mm-hmm.
I release, I embrace, I declare.
Right.
It's very action-oriented.
Yeah.
And the language is so vivid.
It's like...
It paints this picture of miracles happening, abundance flowing into your life.
It's almost like they're trying to bypass your logical mind
Exactly.
and speak directly to your subconscious.
Right.
Yeah.
It's about creating an emotional experience,
Yeah.
not just reciting words.
To kind of sum it all up,
Yeah.
this miracle prayer, it blends spiritual concepts with psychological techniques.
Right.
With a little bit of marketing flair thrown in.
A little bit, yeah.
But the big question is,
Yeah.
can simply reciting a prayer, regardless of your beliefs,
Right?
actually influence outcomes?
That's the million-dollar question.
Or is it all about those internal shifts that it might be triggering?
It really makes you think.
What do you think?
It's a fascinating question to consider.